Is that a duck butt? He heard me talking. He came in there. Hi, duck butt. Hi, duck butt. You guys want to start the day off with seeing a duck butt? Is that a
Yeah.
duck? Yes. Come here, duck butt. They want to say hi. Oh, you're so big. Say hello, duck butt.
Oh my gosh, how old?
I don't know, like 2 months, 3 months old,
Aw, look how cute.
3 months old, maybe.
I don't miss
Aw.
the puppy face.
I don't either. But he's a snuggly. You have to get him trained. And one of the things people realize is dogs learn calm. See him? He just calmed down. This has been training for him as I call it puppy training with dad, where he gets to get molested and beat up and put on his back.
That would
Most
make a good YouTube channel.
most dogs like to fight when you do this. That's how Moose got so calm, is because Daddy messed with him for years to get him used to it. But now, because your mommy's not here, I get to train you while she's gone. That's Sydney's dog, my oldest daughter's. All right. It's 8:02. Time for you. What are your wins, your celebrations, the things that you're just, dang proud of?
Oh my gosh, one of my listings that's been on the market for like 3 months finally went under contract after three negotiations or three counteroffers and a verbal negotiation last night. Yay!
Congratulations.
So excited.
The market's picking up.
I had someone call me yesterday from my old brokerage for a lead that I had met at an open house when I like my old brokerage when I first started with them. They called me, asked me if I was still in real estate. I was, of course. He's all, we'd like to have a sit down with you. We want you to list our house and we want to buy another house. Can you help us?
Fantastic.
Here, you know what?
Hmm.
I can
Wow.
do that.
That's where like, touch points, always following up, and the Ford method really pay off.
It's almost like what I tell you guys works. I love it, Eric. I love it. Okay, next.
Well, I didn't get to share yesterday, but I had two listings go live this week, and one had a showing already.
Your own
So
house?
my own house had a showing the day after,
Fingers
and
crossed
then
it's sold, buddy. Fingers crossed it gets sold quick.
I know, yeah, that would be ideal. Submitted a contract last night too, but it's to an agent that's very bad at communicating, and he's a broker.
No, it's not all
Hmm.
Last
uncommon.
name starts with a C. I
Hmm.
think Eric knows what I'm talking about.
When it's cold outside, you wear coats?
Uh-oh. Oh.
Ah.
You know what? I prefer jacket, but a lot of people like coats. And I'm not a fan of coats. I like jackets personally, or
I
sweaters. Honestly, I don't wear a lot of jackets or coats. I
Max,
do. I do like sweaters.
he doesn't answer anymore. He has someone else that answers for him, and that person doesn't answer either.
You know
Yo,
why?
I'm about to go down to their office and be like, "What's up, dude?"
Yeah.
You know? If he moves next door to me, I'm definitely moving.
That's the same experience I had with working with them.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Like, how do you even do real estate if you don't answer or your team doesn't answer?
He'll
But you have
answer if
listing.
he's trying to join
Oh,
his team.
You know what I think it is his phone number that's listed on the MLS is a burner, and he's got it sitting in a drawer somewhere. Yeah, that's it.
oh, I got one, Dan.
Let's hear it. Let's hear
Got
it.
one. Got one under contract yesterday. My clients got the hookup too. We got 9,000 in concessions. We got their appraisal covered, inspections covered. They're happy, and then they're doing like a deal where they don't have to do any down payment either with the lender. Um, so they're happy as heck.
Okay, I like that. Heck yeah, dude. That's a win, 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 win. That's a compound win. I like it. All right. I thought we'd do something different today. Are you in?
Change?
Change. I know. Oh, I'm uncomfortable. And this is going to go into the record. That's why we're recording it, and we're going to record this. This is going to be on our live stream. This is going to be something that people can go back to and enjoy and get to a place of greatness, right? Everyone, and I mean everyone, is going to share one trick, one piece of advice, one something that has helped you become one, a better person, a better business person, a better realtor. Wouldn't that be fun? Stephanie's like, I hate you, Dan. Why am I on this call? It's okay. I snuck you guys in here. And because Jim is the only other coach I know on the call that was a coach in the position that I'm in, I'm going to let him go first.
Oh man, that's easy. This call.
This call, right? Tell me more.
This call, you know, consistency, obviously. But the being consistent on this call, you learn what other people are doing, so you get to take the good, leave the bad, and then just the consistent accountability of being here every day will help your business grow. Not because of the content of the call, which is helpful, obviously, but just the collaboration of the call.
Okay. There you go. Having a consistent thing that you can collaborate and grow to. I like it. All right. Who wants to go next? Or I'm going to call you out.
All right, I'll go next.
All right, Michelle, what do you got?
All right. Whenever there's like a new agent in our brokerage and they need a little help, or I feel like, hey, I have 27 years, let me help give some insight or tips or policies and procedures or strategies. So I offer to sit down and help them with whatever. And it helps me because in getting ready for that appointment to help them, I have to refamiliarize myself and go back through my stuff and make sure it's all my ducks are in a row to teach it properly. So I really like that part of meeting with new agents,
There you go. So a
helping
takeaway,
others.
yeah, helping others because it
Yeah.
makes you prepare
Yeah.
better. And so if you want to learn something better, teach it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, who's next?
Audra, you had one.
Yeah. Yeah, keeping your mindset on the positive. When you don't feel like doing something, just break through that and just keep at it because something's going to happen.
There you go. I love that.
That's what's kept me, even when I first started making calls at my first brokerage, I had a lot of people around me and they were listening. That was a hard thing to do. And I heard them tell me, do it this way, do it that way. And I kind of blocked it out and I kept calling. And then on my fourth call, I got somebody. So the calls took me a long time to do, but on my fourth call, I actually got a lead, my first sale.
Good.
Wow, that's fantastic.
There you go. Even if you're not feeling like it, keep going.
Yeah, that was.
I love that.
Mhm.
I got
Alright.
one.
Good.
Oh, I think for me, the biggest thing was just learning that this business is above everything else. It's a people business. If you can talk to people, educate them, but like make them feel good at the end of the day. Like people will want to work with you. They'll want to work with you again. They'll want to refer you. Like above everything, this is a people business. And I think, well, like as a new agent, when I was a new agent, a lot of it was kind of overwhelming. Like, oh, how do I do this? How do I do that? Da da da. But like that'll come with it. The more transactions you do, you'll learn it. But people, just know people, and you'll do fine.
I
Love
put
that.
mine in the chat, Dan.
We'll say it out loud.
Failure. Failure is one of the biggest things that's helped me become a better agent. Every mistake that I've made, every hard lesson learned, gamble I took on myself for a tactic that didn't work out has made me significantly a better agent.
Every mistake Christina's made has made me a better agent too.
See, this is what I'm here for. Sharing the wealth.
See, it's
Sharing the wealth.
Yeah, that's
collaborative right
true.
there, right? Why make the same mistake that someone else made when you can learn from it? I think that's awesome. Thank you, Chris.
Mhm.
For me, it's been utilizing my AI, like my assistant, and training it to do tasks that I've been hearing for years shouldn't be on my plate or spending too much time on because my main focus is lead gen. So, like utilizing Claude, I think has been like a really big game changer because I've added so many projects since I've gotten it, like websites, DTD2, organizing my database, organizing my money that's coming in and out, all kinds of stuff. So I really love Claude.
That's awesome. I like it. You guys are rolling. Who's next?
I don't know. Mine's kind of like two-part. I don't know which one is better. I
This
guess
one.
education, constantly learning and putting yourself in uncomfortable situations to learn, whether that's role playing, script practice, but putting yourself out there and, you know, take care of your knowledge because without it, you're not going to go very far. So always be willing to learn.
There you go. Make learning part of your action plan. Love that.
Books, 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 books.
All right, come on. You guys are doing so good without me calling on you. I'm proud of you.
Bold helped me a lot, Dan, because it got me over my fear of cold calls and door knocking. So, because of the accountability, I wasn't going to let my group down and had to get my 100 contacts a week. So, again, highly recommend Bold. And just being on your call every morning and being ready to work right after that. As long as you do that, you'll be okay.
Get in, get out. I like it. Being accountable is kind of a big thing there. I took 2 out of yours, Mara. Put yourself in positions that are going to challenge you and stay accountable to someone else. Very good. All right, I think we're tapping into our younger ranks, but guys, you have something of value to share. Marianne, what do you got?
I'm sorry, I missed the first question.
Someone help her out.
What's something that has made you a better agent?
Oh, I would say this meeting, this group, this everything getting going in the morning, just with a powwow power motivational. I mean, Big Dan's hilarious, so I love laughing every morning and every day. I like look forward to this call, and you never know what you're gonna get with this call, which has been the best part.
If you were to give something of value, just a tidbit, a trick, a word of caution to a new agent or somebody who's thinking about getting in this business, what would it be?
I would say don't doubt yourself so much because I think in fact, I think people don't even have to be a new agent, even an agent for a long time. You just hear the doubts in them. And once you have doubt, people sense doubt.
Okay. Yeah, I like that.
Good, yeah.
Yeah. Don't believe in your own doubts. Love that. Max.
Well, being that I'm a new agent, it's I chose to go the team route, you know. I feel like having that accountability and that sense of family, you know. I mean, one thing that I've noticed in this brokerage is that everybody's really like nice and, you know, they bring you up, you know, has good attitude and, you know, so I feel like without that support from that feeling of family and being brought up and you know, not just being pushed down and like you got to take care of it on your own. You know what I mean? Uh, you guys are positive. It's that positivity, that energy. You know, everybody's winning. We're all winning together. It's, you know, yes, real estate's a competition, but you know, family supports family. So it's a good feeling. And that's something that brought me to my quick success.
So
I
what
would say success.
yeah, that's going to be your tip for someone is, surround themselves with the right people.
Surround yourself with the right people. I mean, what do the richest people say in the world? You gotta be hungry and you gotta shake the right hand,
Mhm.
right? You gotta shake the right hand. You gotta be hungry, and some of the most richest people in the world came from poverty. Didn't have shit. So they created their own family, right? But they built a team of people, and I think that when you surround yourself with the right people, it definitely improves your performance for sure. Team building.
Love that.
For me, it's also like you never know who you're going to meet. Every opportunity, like, just be open to it, be open to meeting new people, because yeah, you just never, especially like in what we do, that could be your next client, being at volleyball, being out at sporting events, being out at whatever. It's like, I don't know. I think Ed Milet said that at the Keller Williams Irvine conference. I really liked his speech, and that's what I took away from that. It's like you're just one person away from meeting, your next connection. You never know who you're gonna meet.
Yeah. Love that. Jess Hoberg.
For me, I would say don't be scared to ask questions or to reach out to other people. And nothing's ever going to go the way that you think it is. I'm like that type of person where I don't feel comfortable unless I like know something, like just like the process and stuff like that. And I feel like it never ends up working that way. And with real estate, you never know what's going to happen. It's like during the transactions or with customers, clients, and stuff like that.
I think that's a good lesson for anyone is it's not always going to go to plan, but be willing to be flexible, right? Spontaneity is a conditioned response. All right. Heather Michael, how's your mom?
Kind of still back and forth. They're talking about moving her to a step down kind of unit from the hospital. Not sure if she's ready for that, but I would say I love the morning meetings. That's why I do always try and get on here with everybody because I love the collaboration. I'll say everybody does things a little differently, and finding your own way and your own path on that and what you're successful at, I think is key. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah, that's good. I love it. We're still praying for your mom. We're there for you. Stephanie.
Thank you.
So I'm still new to the real estate part of this, but every job I've had since high school has always been customer service based. And for me, with any kind of job you take away, but especially ones where you're helping people make decisions in their lives, and this one is probably one of the biggest decisions next to any kind of health choice. You need to remember that you're dealing with people, their lives, their livelihood, their money, their biggest asset. But mainly you just have to continue to have a heart. You can't treat it like a transaction. You have to remember that these are people with families and lives. And as we all know, every house sale or purchase has its own story and situation. And if you start to lose that personal aspect of it, then you're really going to lose sight of the meaning of what you do behind your job and who you are as a person.
Okay. I like that. Keep the stories out front. Relationships first. This is what Jim needed in his business the whole time. All right, Gracie.
Sorry, I'm cooking turkey bacon. I would say consistency and determination. But also kind of what Bobby was saying too is just like staying connected to your network of people, whether that's agents, investors or, just your sphere of influence. I mean, I post everything that I have on Instagram and I get like 30 DMs constantly from other agents or, investors or just people that have been following me and just really tapping into that because it really is who you know. But also without consistency and determination, you're not going to get anywhere. So I think it all just ties in together.
I like it. Now go back to your bacon. I was just in the kitchen cooking some bacon. If you guys know the reference, you're a real goat. All right, Maggie. Maggie's all, I'm gonna get off the call before he calls me.
Maggie's honoring a moment of silence for all of this good wisdom.
All right, Raluca.
I was hoping you wouldn't call on me. But
I told you at the beginning of this, didn't I? I'm going to call on you. Everybody is going to share something.
I appreciate being on these calls and learning all the time. So the continuous learning, I think, keeps me going, even though I haven't really, gotten momentum yet.
Well, you've got a life, right? You've got history, you've got success.
Yes.
What's something you could share with a new you that would help them move forward in their business better?
Maybe not to be so scared, because you have Dan on your side. Yeah.
That helps.
I think the term is you have God on your side.
God. And Dan.
For real.
I am but a mouthpiece for the majority. Okay. Since I put the question out there, 3 of you have joined. Mikey, Aaron, Liz. My question was, and we're doing this today as a collective, is what's one piece of advice, one trick, one mindset thing would you share that would help someone that's new in the business or new in a career field move forward better, or would help you even think what's something you could tell your younger self? That's a better question.
I got one.
Yeah, Liz.
So I am a double agent. I have a daytime job that I've kept real estate going for a long time. And I want to thank you for these calls because it really helped me get into it where I thought that I was going to leave the military completely and just go ahead and go full force. Well, life had other plans. I'm back I'm back here full time. But for me, being a double agent and doing that, I would say it would be to build a relationship with your schedule. I have 2 boys, fitting in real estate and all of my free time, making it, but now I've incorporated it more. And so just seeing where I can fit it in and where I can actually grow with it, it's helped extremely. So just building a relationship with my schedule so I know what I have the bandwidth for.
There you go. I love that. Have a relationship with your schedule. What a great soundbite. And you guys, I am clip farm. Absolutely. Remember.
I thought you were going to make a song out of it. It was one of the 2.
How about both? ¿Por qué no los dos? Did I say that right, Fabi? I'm learning. Keep saying chicken to me in the chat. I don't know why she keeps saying chicken to me. Mikey. He's all, I don't know. I gotta find the unmute button first.
Yeah, learn how to use Zoom.
Big win right there. That's it. Game over. Drive. Nice job.
Well, I mean, for me, I guess it would be I suffer from analysis paralysis, so I make everything very detailed. So I guess probably not focus too much on details. Definitely take from what Stephanie talked about, as you're dealing with people's lives and their livelihood and everything like that. So you have to form a certain amount of care and accountability for it. But constantly zoom out. Don't get tunnel vision. And don't take it so serious, which I still have a major amount of stage fright that comes from kindergarten, which is 45 years later. But it's just be you. That's most people can relate to that, and have a good time with it. And when you get that momentum, sure, step back and celebrate it, but don't let off the gas. If you do have to do other jobs, try to keep the real estate part of it in focus.
There you go. Love that, man. Thank you. Last but not least, this was not an order of importance. This just happened to be how you guys popped up on my screen. Aaron.
I would say for me, I would tell somebody to live off your calendar or put everything on your calendar because it's so easy to forget the little things. Especially with me, trying to juggle family life, a transport business, and real estate. So I live off my calendar. And then the other thing too, that because I am on a team, it's so easy to think that you're all by yourself, that you're alone, that the things that you're going through is just you. So I'm very appreciative of my team because we do, we have our summit every year, and it's kind of a reminder of, hey, you're not alone. The stuff that you've been going through, either personally or with real estate, other agents are going through the same exact thing. And even during, like our team meetings and stuff, we discuss what's going on, things like that. But I found myself in the beginning when I first became a real estate agent, I'm like, oh my God, like I'm about, it's just happening to me. It's just me. And then realizing that it's not just you, it could be a bad transaction. It could be a good transaction. It could be a dry season. Nobody's buying, nobody's selling. So I think it's just important to realize, to tell new agents, hey, you're not by yourself. Talk to other agents if you're by yourself, or, if you're on a team, talk to your peers, because more than likely somebody on your team is going through the same thing that you're going through. It could be a difficult client. It could be anything.
I love that.
Great segue. Take 5 minutes. Just take 5 minutes to try something, then lean into everybody experience that you're around.
Yeah. 5 minutes of struggle. That's all you guys get. 5 minutes of struggle. So was today worth it?
Mm-hmm.
Right. This is what I wanted to showcase this morning, is it's not just about me. Collectively, every one of you bring a mountain of value. Whether you've been in the business 100 years or 20 seconds, you have a unique position to provide insight other people can't see. There is no place that success could hide if you go together. Help each other out, lean into each other, talk to each other, have a better relationship with your 5 minutes of struggle. But realize that you all bring value, massive value, insight that other agents would love to have. And I'll tell you, if I could go back 15 years, 16 years, whatever it is, and tell, hey, Dan, this is what your life is going to look like. Go talk to these people, go meet these people, go do these things. I'll tell you, my life would be absolutely different than it is today, because the people you surround yourself with matters. And I want to use this time to show you that you're the reason I am thankful to be around you, because you add value to my life. I hope I add value to yours, and you add value to each other's. So thank you for sharing your little nuggets of wisdom and tidbits of knowledge. I hope that this gets circled around the world and people find value in it. My piece of value, do it anyways. If you're scared, do it scared. If you're unsure, do it unsure. Audra kind of parroted that, right? Do it anyways. I know it lives in Eric's mind rent-free that if you're scared, do it scared. right? That's the best thing is bravery does not show up in the routine. Bravery shows up in the unknown. Be courageous, be challenging yourself, and do it scared. Because you may not know what it looks like. You may not know what the outlook come's going to be. Hell, you may not have ever seen this before. But do it scared. Go forward knowing that someone around you can help you. Because like Aaron said, someone on your team, and you guys are all part of a team or a tribe, as I like to call it, has probably done this or been there or going through it. So thank you so much for sharing with me this morning, guys. I hope it was of value. I will see you all